Hi everyone, it's Wendy. Welcome back to the channel. I'm here today to do some more playing or start making ephemera for the mini Christmas journal. Is that not so cute? I love it. And now that it's dry, you can see that there's a kind of a firmness, if you will, to the cover. The give on it is, look, much less. So yeah, really happy with that. In fact, I could do this a little bit just to give it a little bit more flexibility if we want it. Love that. Okay, so the way I approach my journals is I tend to look at what I'm going to do for ephemera for each of the front of each of the signature, I call them the signature anchor page. And so what I did, I think I mentioned this last time, I printed off a number of kits, but I printed 2 to a page on my printer. And I just kept this one like that so you could see it. And that way, because I had done 2 to a page to get the size of journal page that I wanted, it meant that these would be to the right scale for inside the journal. So what I like to do is, I know there are some there we go, the paper cameo pages that I wanted, these little pockets. I'll just set this to the side, that I thought I might want. I think I want to flip on the front page because I don't want to cover that image. I won't want to cover this image either. This may end up just being a tuck with a divot or a notch, or I may end up putting a tag on here so that it opens up, because we do have that beautiful image there. I can put a pocket there. Here I might put an up or a lower triangle pocket. I try not to encroach too much on the image, and this one may just end up being a tuck spot. We'll see. But if I were going to put something there, I would choose one of these that fits that particular side. So I think I would choose this one. I'm just going to cut around it. So yeah, I do those before I do any of the others. I just do this roughly here, but I do want to make sure I get to the corner properly there. And there's a reason for that, and that reason is I want to be able to put that on the corner of a spare piece of paper. I'm going to bring us in a little bit closer. Since we're dealing with small pieces, it makes sense that we might want to do that now. Did I have some scrap cardstock or heavy sort of paper that I might want to use? Just one second. That I know I won't use elsewhere. I didn't know I was going to do that this quickly. So, you know, I do. I'm going to use this piece of, it's actually a time card. And I'm just going to use it. So what I do is, I take this, I make sure I cut the notch. I don't cut it as refined everywhere else. Arthur was down here, but he stole a little tiny snippet of fabric, so he'll probably show up again. I need to use my needle one more time. I haven't loaded my glue bottle yet. Took. I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, I'm curious to see how it works. So I put glue around here. I can see from the back where the image is. And I like to not have any extra paper where those, where we're creating a little gusset. So I line up here and I line up down there. You can hear Arthur playing. Like that, and that's just going to give that pocket a little bit more firmness. So now I can cut with a little more, be a little more careful around some of these just like that. And I'll save this because I can use that for another pocket for inside or wherever. So I fold that over and I fold this one over. And now we have a nice firm pocket that we could just add right here, like that. And I think that's what I'm going to do. It's just as simple as that. I'm just going to put some glue there. So we'll make a little bit of ephemera and, you know, get a bit done, and we'll come back and do some more until we have the journal finished. So, and these are all processes. I use the same processes for making a full-size journal. I find I usually use a piece of scrapbook paper that has an image on the front that I know I'm not going to use, and usually it's just one-sided, because the one-sided scrapbook papers I don't use as much. So that is on. The other thing I wondered about, just going to look and see, I have, this is from Antiquarian Book, and it is Madonna and Child, and I wonder if I put that on, pardon me, card, if it might make for a nice flip. So let's, just one sec here, I'm going to grab my small cutter, and this one only extends to 6 inches this way, and I do find it handy actually. So I'm just going to cut around this paper and try just looking to see how close I need to be. Arthur's having a grand old time. I'll just take the writing off. I'm going to take a little tiny bit off the top here. Okay. So, let's see, how would that, oh, I think that would be lovely. I mean, the other option would be to put it here as like a book plate, but I think the problem with that is that it's covering up too much of this page. So I'm going to put it here, and I have some cardstock. Here we go. This is from some of that nice cardstock that I got. I got this at Michael's, and it's Recollections. This is the SKU number. You can see that. And I think I like the green there, the tan. Right now I'm liking this green the best with this small pattern, I think. Okay, we'll pull that off. And let's see. We could put it on here. My thought is, if we glue it on here, and then this could flip to the back as a pocket. This beautiful writing on the back of this page, but oh well. I know it's there. So some glue there. So how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I have to say, I'm freezing. It's -2 Celsius here at the moment. I don't remember what that is in Fahrenheit. I think, in a word, cold. It is cold. And Arthur's having a good old time. Oh, he found a bottle cap. Okay. So he's gonna have fun with that, guys. So we'll use this and grab my cutter again. And see how it goes. I might come out a little bit because I'm going to be putting fabric on it to create the hinge. So I think we'll do that. And let's see. Okay, that's good. Now, so if I, oh, I'm sorry, it was off screen. Is that a little too much? Of course, this would allow me to put a, if I leave a little more space down here, I can put like a label or something on it. So I'm okay with that. Okay. Now I want to take this and make a little, punch a little notch and put some glue here. Okay. And then this will go as a flip right there. Gosh, that doesn't look straight, does it? And yet it's straight with the plaid. It must be that I cut the paper wrong. But that's okay. Let me just, I'm just going to check on my grid here. Yeah, the paper's straight. Or the cardstock's straight. Let's see, do I have a piece of fabric? I have a little bit. Is that enough? Probably not. Let me just see what else I have here. Oh, okay. I have a little bit of this. And so I'm just going to tear it a little bit. And let's see, how much do we need? I'm just going to go like so. And you don't have to put this kind of flip just on the front of your page, you know, on the front of your signature or whatever. You could do it and put it just about anywhere you might want in your journal. I just, like I said, this is just my way. This is how I start. So I look and see how far. It's about a ½ inch from the top. So, sorry about all the noise. So I put glue up into that point, and art glitter glue works really well for this purpose. And let's see, I don't want to have too much fabric to fold over. That's not too bad. It's fairly good. I'm going to just trim this here on the bottom. I'm going to try to anyway. Oh my goodness. Yes, we've got snow coming. Walked Midgie this morning. I know that part of my problem is that I got real cold on the walk. I mean, I dressed warm, but I got real cold on the walk. And then it's a hard time for me. Oh my gosh, sometimes it's a hard time getting rid of that cold feeling. So I'll put some glue on here, all the way up. And set that down just about, not quite to the edge, like a very small amount in, just so that it's not too tight there. Move some of that. I glued too far over, and that's okay because there's a fringe there, and the fringe is going to pick up on that glue. So yeah, that works out really well. To pull that in just a teeny bit tighter. And then I take my glue and put some glue. Make sure I've got it down fairly well. So after this video, I'm going upstairs and going in what I call the snug. It's the den. I can control the heat a little bit better. We have a heat exchanger. I guess that's what you call them. A heat pump. Yeah, that's what you call it. And, sorry, I've got to just put a little more glue under here. We have a heat pump, and it does the main area of the house. But I find, for me, for my taste, it's not quite as warm as I'd like it to be. So I tend to go into the den where I can close the door, and we have electric baseboard heating in there, and then I can go that route. Okay, that worked out well. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And we could put like a tab on that. I'm going to wait, or wait, I might put it at the top. I think that would be the place for it. Let me just see if I have a tab that's, don't have one in the color that I would like. So I'm just going to grab got just a piece of scrap here, and we'll do that. Okay, so that, or the plaid. I think I'm inclined to go with the plaid. Let's just see what we think. Just like that. This is some nice happy colors. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I wonder how loud that's going to be, him playing hockey. A real Canadian kitty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's a good bottle cap handler for sure. And how beautiful to have that vintage, you know, oh my gosh, image on there. And look at these gorgeous greens and whatnot next to each other. I love it. I absolutely love it. I don't know. I'm going to have to cut out, I think, some more labels. But let me see what I have in here. See if we have anything. I have to hide my washi guys inside this sort of, you know, something with a cover because of Arthur. So Merry and Bright is possible. Don't think I want the one that says Santa. Yeah, I need to cut out a bunch more, don't I? Looking for something small, and I don't think I have anything here. No. That would do. So I might wait on what I put down here until I have some more cut out. I mean, we're not in any rush with this anyway. But I'm really happy with that. I mean, we could do holly berries. That's cute. We could put that on here. And put Merry and Bright in the box for something else. Uh-oh, he's back. Arthur. So if Nan's husband is listening, hello. Nan made the comment that she often listens, and her husband is watching television, but she often listens I think she's on her computer, but she doesn't always have her earbuds in, and that he doesn't mind my voice, which I think is hysterical, because I know if I'm watching a video, my husband will, or Mr. Journal Adventure, he doesn't mind me having, or not that it's, gosh, it's not like we're suggesting that they're in control or anything, but we're just being respectful that it's their space too. And he'll be like, oh, is that Rachel? Or he'll recognize voices. So anyway, I think it's really cute that Nan's hubby said, oh, you know, that's a voice that I'm going to say he enjoys. I'm going out on a limb there. It's a voice you enjoy, Nan's husband. Anyway, too cute. All right, let's see. What would we like? Oh, there's some nice, these are some lovelies. I think I would like to use, now we could just put these on the back of some Christmas paper. think I want to put this lovely girl, because we have so much green in there. I think I'd like to put that tag on the inside. And let me see, what do I have? Oh, look at this. I have some paper cut, and we can just glue her there. That's some coffee stained paper, coffee dyed paper. So I like my tags. My tags don't have to be on cardstock. But if it's a tag that's going to be a tuck spot, like at the back or whatnot of a journal, then yeah, I tend to want it on. I want it on cardstock. So we'll just cut this out. Usually I let it dry a bit, but this will do. And we'll be cooking with gas. So you can write on the back of that, which is lovely. And then we could set her in here like that. Isn't that cute? So I'm super happy with that. I'm really, really thrilled with that, for sure. How are we for time? We're not doing too bad. Now, if I were to do another tag here, it would be a tag that flips out. So let's choose, let's find, I mean, we could make a tag from scratch, but I love these images, and they're things that we can add to for sure. So let's see what we have. I love that too, but it's a little bit big. And see, these are some ephemera pieces from Roxy Creations. Here's some cutouts from Ginger Journals. Some postcards. Oh, that's from Roxy Creations too. I wonder about that. Might be really lovely on a piece of card. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, I'm going to choose, whoops, I'm going to choose a different card. And that one's really bright. Okay, I like this. I just found that red was there was a little too much blue in it. So I'm going to get this cutter, and we will cut this out and then attach, and we'll do kind of the same sort of thing that we did with the flip that we had at the beginning, the first signature. Oh gosh, guys, I'm sorry. It's because I'm out, so I'm zoomed in so much that I keep going off camera. That's lovely too. That's going to go somewhere. And just like that. And cut here. Okay. So we have, pardon me, we have that cut. And I guess we could put it, we could do this like that and put it on. So I'll get my glue on here. Get that all settled. So are any of you making minis along with me? I'm going to give that a little bit of a border, which I think is pretty. Okay. A little bit of a mini. And then we're going to go and cut on this side. All right. Now, that will be like that. All right. So what I'm thinking is I can fold it up like we did with at the beginning. I can fold it up like that. But I also recognize that I'm going to attach it to this that flips out. So we're going to lose part of it. So I'm thinking that I'm going to do something goofy. I'm going to tear it at an angle, coming down like that, so that when it's on here, it will look purposeful as a side tuck. That's my thought. So I would put it right there. Okay, I think that'll work. I think that will work. So we're going to have it right on there like that. All right. I mean, I could have cut that down, but I want to be able to open it and see that image. So I'm going to glue like so. This is your seat of the pants crafting again. But I don't know. I like watching people just come up with stuff. I hope you do. Okay, so we're going to attach that here like so. Make sure it's kind of flush there with the bottom. Love the reds. It's a pinky red. It's not a blue red. And then look at that. That's lovely. And then we've got a little tuck spot right there, which is great. Oh, I'm happy with that. Make sure it's nice and glued right there. And that's not terribly wide. Let's see, what do we want to put in there? Will this be too small? It would be small, but it could stick out a little bit. I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. I'm going to attach it to the paper. And I'm going to actually cut off here like that. So I'm going to attach it to the paper. I think I'm going to do it this way. And see how we go. So just glue it like this. This way we'll have some journaling space on the back. Okay, we'll glue that there. And there we go. Just like that. Okay. All right. We're going to finish this up for now because I'm limited to how much time I have on my recording device. Okay, we're just going to cut this a little bit here. Right. And I'm going to cut that. And oops. We're going to, that's 2 inches wide. Okay. It's a bit of glue, a bit more glue there than it wants to go through. So I'm just going to use my scissors there. Okay. So we could just fold that down, and that gives us a little extra journaling space behind on the card. Super cute. Let's just do the corners a little bit here. And maybe a little tiny bit here too. And so this will then just fit right. Oh, I'm so happy with that. Just fits right there. And we could use, if you thought it was going to fall out, we could put a little clip on it. Pardon me, but we'll wait and see how it goes. And we could put a little pocket here too. if we wanted to. So we're actually at time, so I'm going to stop there, and then we'll come back and do some more. Just play together, filling out this journal. Really, really happy. Okay, guys, thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye.